I can feel your tension and anxiety rising as you read the title of today's assignment. Take an entire day off of social media. Now, there are some distinct benefits that you get from getting off of social media. There are certainly some downsides. One of them being when you tell people that you are off of social media, it's kind of a blessing and a curse. One, it's like a humble brag, and everybody will take it as a humble brag. Like you'll say, I'm off of social media today. I'm not getting on Facebook. I'm not getting on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, what have you. And people will be like, oh, wow, you think you're better than me? Like it's a little bit like that. Like you're going to get that a lot. Now, take it from a pro. I went off of social media for an entire month, and I actually did it like right after one of my kids was born, which was difficult because, I had to hear from my wife about like who was commenting on pictures of my newborn on my social media platforms and stuff, because she would post things and tag me in them. But what I will say is it was really, really beneficial. I didn't realize how much of a time suck it was in my life, where I would just go into this void and have no idea how much time passed. And I realized it was more of a problem for me than I actually would care to admit at first glance. And it really took 2 or 3 days of fasting from it to really like get over that little bit of anxiety that I would feel about like, what do I do with myself? What do I do with my time? Like, how do I make myself useful on the little bits and slivers of time where I would normally just open up one of those apps and scroll away. And so it'll help you get a little bit more creative, think outside the box. But what I want you to do is use those moments in the midst of your little panics that you're having as you don't have your social media close by. And I want you to think about ways that you can engage in community inside of your church. Specifically, is there somebody that you want to text? That's not social media. That's actually being social, is texting someone and starting up a conversation, even without necessarily making plans in the future. Stay connected with somebody today and see if you can carry on a conversation. Be open and honest with them. Say, I'm having a really hard time turning off my Facebook and turning off my Instagram or what have you, and just trying to live in the moment today. What are you struggling with today? What are you into today? Help me, keep me entertained with stories from your life, I hope that this is a success for you. I hope that you can see distinct ways where a social media fast could be beneficial in a more long-term sense. I don't think it's necessary for you to cut out social media for the rest of your life, but you certainly don't need it in order to exist, and you don't need it in order to grow true and great relationships. So do 1 day's worth of experimenting today. Take 24 hours off of social media, and we'll see you again tomorrow.